on the track. But then, man, lo and behold, I heard an angel beckon on this treacherous road. Was a stem cell doctor with a generous glow. In the cell transplant, pulled me out of the cold. And my skin got younger and my body got stronger. And my stomach felt hunger for a door that was closed. And my soul heard music for the first time.
Hi, everybody. James Zabehlice back for EA Sports. Look at these rosters. They are absolutely stacked. Let's see what's in store for this hunt matchup. Really looking forward to this one tonight. The Flyers are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Kucherov's got it along the wing. Scrum along the boards. And that battle along the wall comes to an end. Picked off by Lemieux. Lays the body into that play. Quick pass to Darlene. Oh, he stops it with a glove. Great reflexes there. Slides it on over to Thomas. Moves it to Malte. Oh, he caught him in the open ice.
After that huge hit, he's really laboring to get off the ice. And you know what?
Breakaway! Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint. He said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. The Flyers win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Martin's lugging the puck. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Oh, and he just misses. What an opportunity there.
Well, just is a big word, James, because when you have an opportunity like this from a primetime scoring area, you have to finish it off. He doesn't even hit the net.
The Flyers will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Big time save! Oh my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck. Well, he knew where this puck was going. He's got a book on the shooter, James, and he gets square in front, great position, and makes the save.
With the blast, turns it aside, and they score!
Lethal combination, James. He's got that low center of gravity and core strength, and then of course he's got the sixth skill to make something happen with the puck on his stick. He does just that. He's able to withstand the jostle and the battle, and then finds a way to make a great distribution for a goal.
And off the draw, they win the faceoff. The Flyers scoop it up along the boards. Slides by the check. Big time save by Bobrovsky. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. The Flyers have put a lot of pucks on net here in the first, and they continue to lead. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Turn that chance aside. They gain the zone to the left side. Dumps it into the O-zone. Stretches one out to Kempe. He's got a step. A little razzle-dazzle with the scores. What a finish on the breakaway.
Well, a nice play to pull away from the pack here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor. Well, he's going to get rewarded for his efforts here, James, but it all starts from his anticipation and his breakaway speed to close away from the pack. And then he knows exactly what he's going to do, or at least he fools us and the goaltender because he puts it in the back of the net.
Great stick work with the steal.
The Flyers are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. They've got to make good on them. They've got to transfer and head north. Oh, well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
Iron Fallers going to play it against the half wall. Great save. Played it perfect. Let's see what the officials are calling. The Flyers are going to be penalized for a boarding call here. The Leafs will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Scores! It's in the number to do.
I'm not sure about this, James. I think this is getting waved off due to the high stick. This is always a tough call for the officials as it's the eye test, the real eye test. But that stick, I don't know if it hit the puck above the crossbar. I'm expecting a review here.
Hughes is ready for the face-off as they'll continue to kill off this penalty. Grabs the puck here in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Murphy. Solid check to slow him down. Takes a shot. Long jam in front. That's broken up. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The cannon from the point! Here's a chance in front. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They've really turned it up a notch now. Here's a shot. There's a save. And they pick up the puck here in their own end. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. And the puck clears the zone.
Gretzky's almost ready to get back on the ice.
What a hit, and that'll wear down the opposition. And the penalty-killing unit doing work. Excellent kill as we're both back to even strength.
An effective PK, you have to read, be aggressive on those reads, and look what happens. They get a ton of shots on net.
Fantastic save! The Flyers have used their advantage in shots to take the lead here in the first. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. And that goes off course off the body. And makes the save. Great pressure with the stick. Crosses the puck loose. From something they give into the attacking area. Quick feed to Darlene. Shakes himself free. Blocker saved by Bobrovsky. On the redirect. Stars. And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
The Flyers have outshot, outscored, and all-around dominated here in this first. And play reserves as the puck is dropped. And not much on that one. Slides it up to Gagne. Look out, here they come on the attack. And that's stopped by the goaltender. Great save to stay with it.
Does a great job with some great pushes.
How did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net and complete desperation and compete level to make that one.
Here in the late going of the frame, the Flyers just recently adding to their lead. They're now up by 3. Comes up with a glove save. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Hammers it on net. Stops the rocket of a shot. Too much congestion in front. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Shot! Comes up with the stop. Moves the puck. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. The Flyers have controlled this game here in the first period. More shots, more goals. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these stands. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. Period number 2 underway here. It's been an absolute mismatch through the the first 20 minutes. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Flyers generated a ton of offense in that opening frame, James. They managed the puck, and they were rewarded because they executed with that puck possession time.
That's broken up in the neutral zone. Can't connect. Good use of the body on that play.
Dahlin's going to have to keep his head up.
And just like that, wow! Scooped up and tucked into the net.
Pretty impressive, isn't it, James, to pull off the Michigan off to the side of the net. I mean, you're running out of real estate, and you have the hands and the confidence to pull it off. Unbelievable.
The Flyers look like a freight train here in period number 2, continuing to find offense.
Oh, there's no question that they're steamrolling their opponent here. I mean, the ice is tilted, and it is one way, James. They found a way to maintain possession. How about the shots they're getting on net? Unbelievable.
Shuts him down.
A nice save that he didn't have trouble with, James, as he's able to read that quick release shot.
Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. Quick shot! Oh, and he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Denies him!
Oh, man, he's so dialed in. Makes consecutive
Scores another one, and listen to these fans now, Cheryl. They don't like it one bit.
Oh, they don't like it, James. It is ugly inside the building. You couldn't get anything going on the ice, and even harder when your own fans are booing.
The Flyers can do no wrong this evening, especially in the offensive zone here, Cheryl.
Well, the score is a testament to the way they've been playing. They've been dominating in the offensive zone. They've had the puck on their stick. They're driving play, but they've been really urgent, even with the lead here. A great game for them so far.
Pumped away by the goaltender. Can't keep a hold of it. Oh, tremendous save on the play!
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
The Flyers have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Murphy's the victim of a slash, and the official caught that. We got a penalty coming out.
Well, it's pretty obvious that it's a 2-minute minor, but he certainly didn't like it, James. He's going to contest it, but guess what? The official ain't listening.
The Flyers get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Puck scooped up by Taves. Shuts him down. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Skates to the crease. Oh, and he gets a piece on that one to keep it out.
He's so fast, he's strong, but he can turn on a dime. And if he turns and you're just a step behind him, guess what? You're not getting back in, and he's going to take it to the paint.
No mistake on that one. The clinical power play goal.
Well, you fully understand why the coach made the goaltending change. You want to get your starter out of the net. You want to reset your group. Try and see if you can garner some momentum, and it might come off of a save by your goaltender who's come in relief. But unfortunately, that doesn't happen. The team just isn't playing well, and another one winds up in the back of the net.
And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. The Flyers have had a lot of jump in their steps since the drop of the puck in this one, and they lead it here in this second period. And they win the draw on their own end. The Flyers go to work on offense. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Turns another aside.
He's out battering his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time this team starts working in front of him.
And a great save.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Puck leaves the zone with a bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. Good stand-up hit on the play. Timmins picks up the puck. Oh, my, you can feel that from here.
Well, that has to hurt, and he's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
The Flyers lead in a big way here in this second. They have been on fire offensively. Crosby's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. That's blocked. Moves it quickly over to Thomas.
Sorry for jumping in, James, but that was a massive hit.
Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Here they are on the attack. down low. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. Thomas takes the puck. Oh, great save right there in the play. Slides it across to Crosby. The Flyers looking against the half wall. Oh, a clutch save!
Wall has been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save.
Can't maintain possession. Lemieux's got it in the defensive end. Feeds the puck to Thomas. Shakes off the coverage. Driving right to the front. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net. Trying to shake loose. He's in all alone. Buries it for the goal.
Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Flyers continue to hammer the accelerator here in the late stages of period number 2. It's been attack, attack, attack all night long.
Yeah, they had the puck on their stick. They've driven the net when they had the opportunity, and I mean, they just played well. They've been dominant tonight, James.
Scores! Connor McDavid!
I love this snapshot from in tight, James, that beats the goaltender, but how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you gotta have the will.
The Flyers are laying the smackdown on the opposition tonight as we near the intermission, but look, can't come soon enough at one end of the ice.
Well, yeah, you know that their opponent certainly wants it, an opportunity to reset and catch their breath. But for them, you know that they're going to go to that intermission. Now they're going to sit down, get out of rhythm. They don't want it disrupted. So you know that the leadership group's going to be talking about keeping the pedal to the metal.
Darlene's going off for interference. The Leafs send their man advantage unit out once more.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they've got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
Second period nearly into its final minute here. Moves it to the middle. It scores! Opportunity and delivers.
James, this is just an absolute clinic and body position, how to roll off your coverage. And it's perfectly executed as he doesn't have much time to get the one-timer off, but he gets his stick available and he executes.
Tavares is at the face-off dot and will try to win the draw as we are about to resume this power play. That's a fly from the point. Made that stop.
Wall's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
Came up with the save on that play. Gretzky's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Big-time stop there. Slides the puck ahead to Lemieux. And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Zabehlice, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. The Flyers win the draw and get their penalty-killing unit off to a good start. Denies him on the slapper. Takes the feed from the goaltender. The power play only has time for one more rush here.
Time is of the essence. You got to get the puck up ice quickly, and you have to gain entry fast.
They score! And they convert with a man advantage.
Sometimes players are just bigger and stronger than you are, and you've got to figure out a way to defend that doesn't involve pushing or checking, because you know you're not going to win that battle. In this case, he drives the net, and it's almost as if he is a mountain truck who has his save. Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Hughes wins the draw. They'll look to set up here offensively. Unleashes a cannon right off the side of the net. Takes the pass. And some textbook body contact there. She scores! Still somehow hits a stone and some have salty miss. And that's exactly what she displayed.
No question, I was the former, but not her. I mean, she executes. Look at her hands, magic mitts in tight. And the ability to finish, too. I mean, I just love when she gets around the net. She's got a real nose for it, and she knows how to put it in.
And he takes the pass. Drives to the crease. Oh, what a save by Sorokin.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take the way. That's what you call having a knack for the net, James. When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off quickly because you know there's defenders all around you that are going to come and close.
The Flyers probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Takes the shot, scores, and they strike bigger once again.
Yeah, they do, and their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. You know what amazes me, James? The ability to pull that shot off, get it into the feet quickly, but the accuracy. So you're quick with the release, but you find them back of the net with pinpoint precision.
Here's a shot. Oh, tremendous glove save by Sorokin.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
They got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
I understand when you're racing for the puck to stand in the way of your opponent to slow them down, but you hang out there too long, you're going to get the interference call.
The power play unit goes right back to work.
Power play scored earlier tonight, and that gives you so much confidence heading into this one. You know how you executed the first time, they'll be looking for those same openings.
Lindros moves it into the attacking end. And he gets in front of that. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Kucherov's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Lays into the body. The Flyers have possession shorthanded. And now it's grabbed by Kucherov. Puck battle along the boards. Skates in behind the cage. That's off a stick. Get it out of there. Maltese lugging the puck. The Leafs cross the line and gain the zone. Still keeps a hold of it. Passes the puck over to Murphy. Redirected shot. Misses.
Sometimes players get into those scoring areas and they try and get a little too cute, and that's a result right there, not hitting the net.
Gagne's out of the box. He owes a lot of credit to that penalty-killing unit.
Well, even when you're on a power play, you have more time and space, but you have to have urgency, and there was none on that PP sequence. This group has to figure out a way to generate.
The Flyers have shown no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big. Lindros won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. On the stick, and that's blocked. Larkin's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Made the save on the play. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose.
The Leafs have been terrible tonight. I mean, right from puck drop, right through the third period, they're tearing up.
A chance on the rush here. Sends it across. Makes the save. How did that stay out? Here's a short pass to Silverberg. Feeds it over on the attack. Oh, great save by Sorokin. Feeds it on over to Subban. Oh, look at this. Trying to make something happen. Stars make it 3 in a row, and they're coming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
Jostling for the puck, he loses control. Denies him. He got all of it. Battle along the wall. Finds some space in the corner. Scores! Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed.
The Flyers are having themselves a night. They probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
I wouldn't. If you're patting the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Answered the call there. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net.
The Flyers continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
But in all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James, I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Tanguay's got a hold of the puck behind his own cage. Puts it away in his own end. Thunderous hit check on the play. Oh, what a save in front.
He's such a phenomenal shooter, James. I mean, when he shoots in stride, he is absolutely lethal when he pulls that puck in and disguises his shot. He can change the angle so quickly, get it off fast. Goaltender always has to be ready.
Oh, he saved it. Oh, my goodness, what a stop.
That's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
The Flyers are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Scores! And that's 3! It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
The Flyers aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. And they win that neutral zone draw. Oh, gets a cropper on that one as he just got enough of it. Hard hit frees up the puck. And that's intercepted by Lemieux. Let's get the call.
Taking a penalty when you have this much of a lead, not really that big of a deal this late in the game.
The Flyers win it in the defensive zone. Headman pass. Dished on over to McDavid. Puts it on net. Makes the save on the slapper. And he slides it quickly to Malte. Skates across the blue line. Fires it. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Sorokin. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Shot along the wall. Comes up with the stop. And that goes off someone in front that doesn't reach the net. Final seconds of this one, an absolute clunker performance by the whole team, and the fans are letting them hear it. And he's ridden off the puck. 9 seconds, and he makes the save. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. How would you describe this time of year tonight?
Well, when you're getting a lot of shots on net, it means you're getting in the offensive zone, and sometimes any shot is a good shot when you're picking up the rebound.
Good Lord, come and rescue me. mata bate fast. Yeah. You wanna see it, Yeah, let me see it. Let me see it, let me see it, let me see it. Hey, yeah. If you wanna see it. You wanna see it, Yeah, let me see it. Let me see it, let me see it, let me see it. Hey, yeah. You wanna see it, Hey, you wanna see it, Let me see it, let me see it. Magic is real. To use it, you need only your mind. Oh, yeah, you can think it. Whoa, but you gotta watch it, 'cause it might happen. It's some kind of magic. You can complicate it. I don't really know, I'm trying to figure out. I can't quite explain it. Let me bleed, let me sweat, let me scream, Yeah, I wanna feel the heat. I'm gonna break the curse. Listen to me first. Shh, don't jinx it. Let me work. Magic. Yeah, let me work. Magic. I'm gonna break the curse. Magic. I wanna feel the heat. And I wanna make it hurt. Yeah, let me work. Yeah, if you think it, watch out, 'cause it might happen. And if you think it, watch out, good and bad things happen. Man, it's magic, whoa. Let me bleed, let me sweat, let me scream. Yeah, I wanna feel the heat. Gonna break the curse, so let me do my worst. Shh, don't jinx it. Yeah, let me work. Bones and blood. Magic number 3. Head of ghosts, body of sheep. I put a X upon thee. Yeah, let me work. Magic. Let me work. Magic. Let me break the curse. With magic, I wanna feel the heat, and I wanna make it hurt. So let me work. Magic. Yeah, let me work. Magic. Let me break the curse. With magic, I wanna feel the heat, and I wanna make it hurt. So let me work. The spell is breaking.
The curse has been broken.
Y'all pull up, bro. Check it out.
Yeah, I drive my car into the sun. Don't care what I do, what I become. The plan was to get to New York. Now that's all just distant for it. Flip that, bro. Yeah, I hit the crown running. Man, boy, my head and my soul and my scully. MC5 got a place in the gully. Come on, just pay me with a fist for the money. I'm punk, he's dead, I was crashed the car. I'm smiling when I levitate. Got thoughts in my head, don't need opinions, man. 10 green bars out on the wall. And one by one, I'm gonna watch them fall. I get loud in the scene and never sleep. It's my last switch, I'm never sleep. Blizzard when I come up out in London town. I don't care much, man, 'cause I do it in my sleep. 'Cause I do it in my sleep. Yeah, I drive my car into the sun. Don't care what I do, why I come. Plan was to get to New York. Now that's all just distant for it. Flip that, bro. If you wanna call me Sly, call me Ted Bundy, call me Jack the Ripper, call me Big Fish. I got a whole place to live for. I'm a poor boy, so I'm always bitter. Use these shows to escape. I'm not smiling when I levitate. Got thoughts in my head, don't need opinions, man. 10 green bars out on the wall. And one by one, I'm gonna watch some fun. I get hands on in the scene and never sleep. It's not like switch up, never sleep. Blizzard when I come up out in London town. I don't care much, man, cause I do it in my sleep. Cause I do it in my sleep. That's me done. Pick up Nasty Jack, man, I'm a legend. I got a room full of extra on the 45. I got some on my trauma, it will be alright. Quick emotional scars, cause I've been outside. The police ain't really trying to crash my vibe. Step out, we shining. We don't want violence, we know what the time is. We bring design, cause our hearts are declining. Keys to the diamonds, find us, cruising the line. I'm smiling when I levitate. Got thoughts in my head, don't need opinions made. 10 green bars out on the wall. And one by one, I'm gonna watch them fall. I get hands on in the scene and never sleep. It's not like switch up, never sleep. Blizzard when I come up out in London town. I don't care much, man, cause I do it in my sleep. Cause I do it in my sleep.
innych przecież.
Welcome back, everyone. The Hockey Ultimate Team matchup set to get underway here. Officials got the puck, and we are set to begin here. This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. The Flyers will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. And he somehow gets a piece of it with the glove to keep it out.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. And they'll start with possession. Huge stop by Bobrovsky. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Absolutely levels him.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
And look at this. Turn this offensive end into a pressure cooker. He's a Chicago. And the team's got it here. Here's a collision. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Gets a piece of it to make the save. Oh, spectacular save on the play. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Bobrovsky's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The Flyers win that offensive zone face-off. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow!
Well, he gets a great read on that wrist shot, James, and sometimes it can be difficult because with a quick release, the shot can be disguised, but he does a great job of getting in front of it and making the save.
Here's a shot! Turns it aside with the glove. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Oh, he keeps it out of the net as it goes off the glove. Oh, what a hit against the boards. Here we go. You knew that they were going to respond after he got clipped.
They have to respond, James. It's the right thing to do. If your star player gets bone crushed or clipped, you have to find a way to answer and respond for him.
And there's the winning blow.
Did he ever connect on that one, James? And now look at him on the ice. He's laboring to get up. When the fight started, the fans erupted, and then all of a sudden the tilt went the road team's way, and it got awfully silent in here.
I think they found the tooth that was lost, and both teams now back inside the face-off circle. Shuts him down. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Oh, great glove save by Bobrovsky. Puck picked up by Ekblad. And there's the whistle, icing the call. Both sides getting ready for this face-off, and Cheryl, I can think of a keeper right now who would love nothing more than another minute here.
Well, he's extremely fatigued, right, James? But this is a critical juncture of the game. If you're on the offensive side of the puck, you want to continue to wear down your opponent because you know that this goaltender's fatigued, he's vulnerable, and you got to find a way to capitalize on the opportunity.
greatest goal scorers of his generation is Alex Ovechkin, and he's got enough Rocket Richard trophies to prove it, guys. Now, the Stanley Cup champion is playing in his very first game with this Hut squad, and you've got to look to him to be a prominent goal scorer for them.
And that puck leaves the zone. Slides it quickly to Gagne. From the left side, takes it at center. Takes the feed. Oh, he comes up with a huge pad save as he kicks it aside.
You see goaltenders working with traffic and practice all of the time, and the goaltender is able to find this because he's dialed in, his eyes are on the puck, and he doesn't lose sight of it.
Quick pass to Sandberg. Slides the puck over to Subban. In close. Oh, he had that corner, but he puts it off the outside of the post.
Connor's out for the remainder of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We've just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. Levels him with the hit. Denies him! With the blast! Save made by the goalie. The home team is really under siege here in their own end. Dishes to Taves. Another pass. Rips it. He scores! You know, my mother always sang Kale is good for you. And Kale McCarr is simply great. The Flyers are up by one here in the back half of the opening frame after that strike.
And you know that the strategy has been one thing, put the puck to the net, and they have owned the shot share in the opening frame, no question about it, James. Now they find themselves with a one-goal lead. They got to continue to press to see if they can extend it. Taves is getting booed every time he steps on the ice, and that's a result of
Scores! Oh, that was a beauty!
2 goals in right around a minute 40.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train.
The Flyers extend the lead to 2-0 here, and we're still only in period number 1.
Well, they've really dictated pace in this one. They've owned the puck, and in the offensive zone, they're putting pucks to the net at will, and they're just dominating in terms of their shot selection.
Turns them away. Back to the goal line. Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed.
Well, there's a fine line between scoring and missing, and that's inches right there. A good release shot, but unable to get that net.
And now he tries to get it across to Andrechuk. Tremendous glove save by Bobrovsky. Hintz works the puck in his own zone. Moves it to Busick. Reaches out and uses the stick. Quick feed to Kucherov. Moves inside. Scores! Tremendous finish as he goes the cross-hand.
Well, these are the skills that make this game so entertaining right now, James. The small space ability to get it up on the stick. No one has any idea where it's going to go. Certainly not the goaltender.
The Flyers already lead it by a significant margin here late in this first period. Here he is, takes the shot, and he makes the save on that play. The Flyers have created a lot of scoring chances so far, and they lead it late in this first period. Gretzky's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Bobrovsky's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. The Flyers win the face-off. And that one's turned away. A howitzer. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Flyers dominated that opening frame, James. I mean, they held the majority of possession, and the underlying metrics would say they were in complete control of the game, and so does the scoreboard.
Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. The Flyers have dominated them thus far and continue to do so here in this second. Puck is dropped, we're back underway, and shimmies around him with the puck. Fires it on net. Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. Here's a shot. He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches that work in his favor, they go right into the net. Well, this is just a great job to get the hands away from the body and deflect that puck into the net. As it changes direction, goaltender doesn't have a chance.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Flyers have added to their lead. They're now up by 4. Big save by the goaltender. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. And now it's to McCarr. Loses the coverage there. Oh, what a stop!
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
They got some momentum here. Bobrovsky's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Flyers continue to be the more active team here early in the second, and they lead as a result. Offense zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And that goes off a player. Picked up along the boards by Niedermeyer. The Flyers get a hold of it. Unleashes a cannon. Denied that one. Slides into Ovechkin. And now he moves it quickly to McCarr. Oh, nowhere to go but against the wall. Stops him cold. The Flyers gain possession. Oh, what a stop. Taken along the wall by Larkin. Taken by McCarr. Rantanen's got on the offensive end. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Slides it over with pace to Gagne. Takes the puck at the point. Oh, he saved it! What a stop!
Well, that's desperation at its finest, to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight. Well, that wrister had some heat, James, but he was able to get in front of it and turn it aside.
Quick feed to Andrechuk. Shot! Oh, tremendous reflexes with the glove by Bobrovsky. The Flyers gain control of... Scores! And another goal for the road team here tonight. And the rain of boos has begun from the crowd.
Yeah, right from the rafters, all the way down, the booing begins, and it doesn't let up. They cannot believe that their team is just not playing tonight, not happy with the efforts. They're getting thrown out.
The Flyers have been moving and grooving all night long. We're only in the second period here, Bounder.
Well, they're finding a way to get the puck, and that's because they're retrieving it. But when they get it, they're keeping it. They're not letting anyone have it, and the motion in the offensive zone has been incredible, and the score is a result.
Solid hit on the play. Slides it diagonally to Crosby. And offside, we'll get a reset here. The Flyers have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Off the draw, sneaks around him. Broken up in the neutral zone by Ekblad. Dropped him in the open ice. Handles the puck from the left side. Shot! Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick. And that pass goes off the stick. The midway mark in this period. The Flyers have really extended this lead. It's looking like a squash now. Crosby's won the draw. And that's turned aside by Hellebuyck. Great stop by the goaltender off the glove.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Tries to feed it over to Kerpe. Scores! 2
In today's game, so many goaltenders are butterfly goalies, and he is no different as he drops into the butterfly, looking to get his arms up quick enough, but he can't. The shooter just whistles one up high.
The Flyers are on cruise control here in the second. They have absolutely dominated. Off the draw, look at that move. From point blank. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post.
The Flyers have a big lead here. They've been dominating possession. Everything's about habits, being aggressive, staying on the puck. But you know that they always want to put it in, and this one just fires off the frame.
Here's a blast! And one last save! Yeah, it's go time after that.
First thing you're taught when you're young is to protect your goaltender. You go at the goalie, you're going to drop the gloves.
And this one's over.
Well, he's been sent to the ice, didn't keep his hands up, and he took one hard. The Flyers showing some physicality and some toe-to-toe. The mitts go flying there, and that fight is going to silence the crowd. They're the clear victor in that one.
Well, it looks as though the tensions have finally simmered, and we're ready to get back to what we actually came here in the first place for. Hockey! There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We'll be back with more in a moment. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. They've dropped the puck here in the third, and it's been a blowout thus far. Let's see if there's any sort of response. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Flyers have a comfortable lead here in the third period, in part due to their good habits, and they've been really effective in all 3 zones all over the ice. Now they just got to bring it home. So managing and protect the puck is everything.
Anderchuk's hit not viewed positively in the eyes of the officials, and charging is the call. Sports Man Advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Oh, great move to side set. All alone!
I love that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it. Some really great puck movement and speed to the neutral zone to gain that possession on entry, James. And then it's all about drive and attack. They take advantage of the numerical advantage, and they bury it.
Play back underway. Oh, and a nice little move. Out front. Scores! What a finish on the play. The Flyers continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical.
Scores! Go Shorty! It's a short-handed one at that.
And this could be a turning point in the game, James. I mean, when you're on the PK and you look to attack like they did, that's unbelievable. To recognize the opportunity to jump, man, did they jump, and they end up capitalizing off of it. You see players taking this shot all the time in practice with their skill coaches, and I'm telling you right now, this is perfect execution. Shooting in stride, quick snap of the wrist, and putting it in the back of the net. Gotta see where you want to be. His head was up the whole time.
Knocked off the puck. Oh, and he misfires on that. The Flyers ready to go on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Wilson. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck.
Change up, change up.
Oh, what a hit check on the play. He delivered that perfectly. Grabbed along the board by Sember. Disappointing power play effort as they serve up a short-handed goal. But both teams down back to even strength.
tell you who else didn't. The coach and the rest of the team. You can't give up a shorty when you got a man advantage.
Big time stop. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
The Flyers have been so strong all night long. They've been positioned
Off the iron.
The Flyers are firing on all cylinders, in particular their second line. They've had a lot of mojo going for them tonight.
The Flyers are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Walks him. Reads the pass perfectly and picks it off. The Flyers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. And pulls off the iron and stays out. Sends it over to Curry. And he sidesteps the check there. Here's a short pass to Ovechkin. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Goalie plays it up. Sports got a hold of the puck now.
The Flyers have done a great job protecting the middle of the ice and influencing play to the outside and allowing their tender to see every shot. Now they're protecting a shutout. They're going to have to do a little more of the same if they want to get it.
A centering chance! Puts it off the post! And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Scooped up along the wall by Taves. And now he angles it across to Andrechuk. Takes the shot. Makes the save! The Flyers have a significant lead here in the third period. They have brought their A game tonight. Gretzky's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Came up with a nice save.
Chuck's got to find a way to physically and emotionally engage without his fists, James. I mean, you know how effective and how valuable he is when he's on the ice. I mean, look at that scoring chance he just generated.
And that's deflected. Works it across to Hintz. Oh, and a board-rattling hit right there.
Certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, weight distributed right in there.
Oh, a spectacular save right there. Wow! Scores! And he completes the hat-trick there.
You gotta love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? He's been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd.
The Flyers probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific, right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Scores! The Flyers are having themselves a night. They probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Dishes it off. The Flyers take it from the side. Oh, it stayed out. It stayed out. What a save. He scores.
This is just a great shot, James. The delivery so quick of a release that beats the goaltender clean.
The Flyers offense has paid off in dividends tonight. No shortage of scoring chances, and they have capitalized on many. Can't connect. Sports got a hold of it against the wall. And they keep the pressure on. Picked off by Granlund.
Hellebuck's been outstanding, James. I mean, that last sequence was so impressive. I mean, he re-energized his team now as they make their way up the ice.
Gets a piece of it to keep it out. There's another stop.
Oh, that shot was a bomb, but he is able to get across. Listen, it's not just about getting into position. It's about reading the play and pushing across as quick and as hard as possible.
The Flyers lead it late in this third period. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Great reflex
difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, a collective unit that really hasn't been firing on all cylinders.
Gretzky's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Look at this. He's jumping right in here for his teammate.
Did you see how quickly he jumped in, too? You can't let your star player go at it, James. And he drops the gloves and sends a message, hey, leave him alone.
Right on the button, and this thing's over.
He got his bell wrong. He really connected on that one. Sometimes you hate to be on the other side of this. You know that your opponent, when they're getting blowed out late in a game, they're going to be physical. They're going to get the fists up, a lot of mitts going at it. And this is a product of frustration. You're getting blown out in a game. You're just trying to send a message.
Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he just couldn't properly connect with that shot. And a strong effort on that play. Oh, he sticks. Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow.
You almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. High-level goaltenders use trapping exercises all the time, both on and off the ice. You can see the frustration after the goal as he's trying to find this. He's trying to out-battle, but he can't get a sight line, and it winds up in the back of the net.
He scores! And someone's beaten up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the plate tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
And off the draw, they take the puck. There's a backhander. Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And that's it.
Great play from the back end tonight, but Pounder, you know the rules. When you get that shutout, it's all the glory to the goalie here in this one.
Well, and it's deserved right now. I mean, he was excellent tonight. The puck was...
the time it took to get there is way past you. And the nights keep on rolling, survive the atmospheric rise. Won't you be my red? Won't you be my ruin? I don't know what you said, I don't know what you're doing. That in my head, and I'm thinking through it. So won't you be my red? Won't you be my ruin? Spending time with you is never a bright idea, 'cause I'm blind to all the damage, that much is clear. And the morning breaks the cobwebs around my fear. Survived an atmospheric rise. Won't you be my red? Won't you be my ruin? I don't know what you said, I know what you're doing. Down in my head, and I'm thinking through it. So won't you be my red? Won't you be my ruin? Won't you be my ruin? I don't know what you said, I know what you're doing. Down in my head, and I'm thinking through it. So won't you be my red? Won't you be my ruin?
Well, this should be a fun one on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm James Zabehlice for EA Sports. We get set to drop the puck on a little hut. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. And here we go. The puck is dropped, and we are underway. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there.
The official's call is going to be overturned here, James. They speak to the war room, come back on the ice, it's going to be overturned. The away teams gets a good goal. This switches momentum in their favor. As you can see, their bench emphatically cheering.
Hughes wins the draw. And now it's over to Kucherov. Denies him with the save. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
One of the greatest goal scorers of his generation is Alex Ovechkin, and he's got enough Rocket Richard trophies to prove it, guys. Now this Stanley Cup champion is playing in his very first game with his Hut squad, and you've got to look to him to be a prominent goal scorer for them.
From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Quick pass to Murphy. Looks to make a play over to Hughes. Moves it to Andrechuk. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he scores! A no-doubter off the one-timer.
That was a blistering shot. We could hear him calling for that puck up here. He wanted it. He was teed up, and he let it rip. Well, James, we have to have another look at this goal. I mean, this is just a hard-working effort goal where you out-battle and out-will your opponent. Why? You're stumbling, and while you're stumbling, your eye's still on the puck. You know exactly where you need to move it before you go down, and you execute. And as a result, it's in the back of the net.
Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Sends a pass over. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. One-timer! And that ricochets off a twig in front. Quick feed to McCall. The lane was clogged up and that shot's blocked. And he's able to handle that one. And this scores! The captain comes through!
Coaches always say, take away the eyes of the goaltender. This is exactly why. You can see him trying to find the puck at every corner, reaching around bodies up and down, but he can't find this puck, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Flyers have been all over them, and there's still plenty of time left in this first. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Blistering shot! Oh, he stops it with a glove. Great reflexes there.
James.
Yeah, here we go. They didn't like that one bit.
They didn't like it because it was dangerous, and you can't have that in the game, James. And this fight is sort of a policing, if you will, of the game, and that's why they've dropped the gloves.
Oh, I know a lot of people
Eh,
love
non
watching
scatti
these,
ora.
but hopefully nobody's hurt here, seriously.
Yeah, that's tough to watch, especially taking that last punch. It was decisive, and he went down hard. You can see that they're still out of breath after that duo, that back-and-forth action, and they'll just sit for 5 minutes, get some much-needed rest. As fighting, it can be exhausting.
The Flyers will start off on the attack after winning the draw. The Wings move the puck in the defensive zone. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Hammers a shot! Denies him in close.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
And look at this, all crease. Scores! And they do it again and again and again.
Now the coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating, because they are on a roll. He's eye-to-eye with the goaltender, and a perfect fake right there, and the ability to move it to the forehand and bring it home.
The Flyers came hungry to play this one, and they lead as a result here in the first. Gretzky's won the draw. Slides it over to McDavid. Cuts to the front. Puck goes off the glove. Scrum along the boards. Oh, and a nice play to free up the puck there. Scores another one, and listen to these fans now, Cheryl. They don't like it one bit.
Oh, they don't like it, James. It is ugly inside the building. You couldn't get anything going on the ice, and even harder when your own fans are booing.
The Flyers have done a great job moving their feet tonight, and they lead here midway through the first. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Tosses it on to Gretzky. And that's broken up by Suzuki. He says, let's get physical on that play. And he takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Highmore. Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly, no time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit. The Flyers will play it from the point. Knocked away. Still keeps a hold of the puck. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, here we go. Breakaway. And look at that penalty coming up.
When you're free and clear on a breakaway, your opponent has no choice but to take you down one way or the other, and they're going to get the tripping call, and a penalty shot's going to ensue.
Byfield's got the puck at center, and it's time to go. Denied on the penalty shot.
When you're in a one-on-one battle, you got to find a way to be the victor, and I love the way he challenges. He comes right out and says, if you're going to beat me, it's going to have to be a great move.
Here in the back half of this period, the Flyers have recently extended their lead, and it is a blowout. Picked up along the wall by Subban. The Flyers have outshot, outscored, and all-around dominated here in this first. Byfield's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. And a great save! Tanguay's moving the puck through his own zone. On the attack along the boards. He scores!
James, no matter which way you slice it, it is tough for a backup goaltender to come in. You're cold, you haven't had any movement, and it's evident there with that first goal that gets by him.
The Flyers have been the better team so far in this first period. They've had multiple scoring opportunities, and as a result have the lead. Slides the puck across to Kucherov. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save on the slapper. Denies him again. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. The Flyers win it. Slides it across. Oh, and he denies it with a fantastic stop there. Great hits on play in the defensive zone.
You can play the game differently depending on the situation, and when you're up, you got to know it, and you got to game manage, and you got to puck manage. That turnover, coach isn't going to like that one at all.
There's a pass in front. Takes a shot. Scores. Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. I'm not sure he was even looking at where he was shooting that puck. He just wanted to get it off and disguise it in a hurry, James, and it hits the bar, and it goes in. Unlucky break for the goaltender. Lucky break for the shooter.
The Flyers have capitalized on their scoring opportunities and lead comfortably here late in the first. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, tremendous stuff in the play!
Lindros dropped the mitts earlier and spent 5 minutes in the box for fighting, and he's no good there. He's got to find a way to generate opportunities and get himself back in this game.
That's it for period number one. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. closing seconds of the first intermission. Zabehlice pounder, and here comes period number 2. Well, the ice certainly seemed tilted in the opening frame. We'll see if it continues here in period number 2. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Flyers have had a great start to the first period, James. I mean, they've owned the puck. When you own the puck, guess what? Your opponent is in vulnerable spots, and it's a reason why they have a comfortable lead.
The officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. The Wings take possession off the face-off. Now he slides it up to Ratty. Turned aside with the glove by Soderblom. Slides it across to Ovechkin. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. The Wings gain control of the puck. Kadri stick handling in his own zone. Textbook poke check by Murphy. The Flyers played along the boards. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. Well, he does a fantastic job of selling his move and getting the goaltender to bite, James. But once he does, he knows he's got to elevate that puck and get it up high. He converts on it.
The Flyers have generated a lot of pucks on net and have turned more than a few of those shots into goals. Takes a blast. Denies the slapper. Rocked on the play. Looks to get the puck over to Anderson. Feeds it over him. Big time hit check there. That's how you finish a play. The Flyers have it now. Race for the puck here. Icing waved off on the play. Too much traffic in the lane. Wicked blast! Oh, bar out! It stays out! The Flyers lead in a big way here in this second. They have been on fire offensively. Lindros won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. They go on the attack from the left side. Shot! Comes up with the stop.
Lindros is going to need some earmuffs to
My goodness, what a shot! One-timer!
James, this is just an absolute clinic in body position, how to roll off your coverage, and it's perfectly executed as he doesn't have much time to get the one-timer off, but he gets his stick available and he executes.
The Flyers win it. Quick pass to Tanguay. Big time stop. Kempe's got control of the puck in the corner. Scores! Oh, a little flick of the wrist was all it needed.
Well, this is his textbook shot, isn't it, James? And it's a beauty. It is the quick release. No one knows where it's going to. Not the goaltender, not the players in front of him. He just finishes.
The Flyers look like a freight train here in period number 2, continuing to find offense.
Well, there's no question that they're steamrolling their opponent here. I mean, the ice is tilted, and it is one way, James. They found a way to maintain possession. How about the shots they're getting on net? Unbelievable.
The centers will glide into the dot. The Flyers win possession here in the open ice. Quick shot! Oh, how did that stay out? What a save by Soderblom!
We're so used to seeing this shot from the back of the net. I mean, when he shoots in stride, he doesn't miss. But this time, the goaltender gets in the way.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
I always hated to play in these games. You just came out flat, and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
A chance to capitalize here on the power play.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be a design on the play. Wow! Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it. He makes the save.
Kadri's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Flyers take possession here inside the offensive zone. Blocked in front. Chance! Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like feet clean by the shot, James, and he's only one player in front of the net, but it's not about how many, it's about where you are. And when you take away the eyes of the tender, this is exactly what can happen.
Shot from the back end. Glove saved by Soderblom. Sends it over to Kadri. Oh, that was like a bomb exploding against the boards. Way off target. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Kadri. And here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Puck grabbed by Lindros.
Well, he's got extreme power and strength, but then you add that up with his drive to play the game, and man, is he ever tough to move off the puck. And he finds a way to hold on to it. He drives play and winds up with a goal.
And they win that draw at center. Fires away! Gets a piece of it with the trapper! Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Oh, textbook hip check. He got all of that one. Coming to the slot. Fires the one-timer. And that goes off a player in front. Picked up along the boards by Pedersen. He carries the puck up along the wing. The Flyers have it from their own end. Big time stop there. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. Puts it on net. Scores! And they get one back here.
I guess it's something to look at positively, James. I mean, the goal scorer certainly is going to feel happy that they've contributed, but they're going to have to find a way to dig themselves out of this hole, and it's a large one at that. You're going to put their work boots on and try and kick it into high gear if they even want an opportunity to claw their way back in this game.
Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. The Flyers with a total team effort to this point as they lead comfortably here in the second. And off the draw, they'll take possession.
That's a huge draw by the center, James, coming off an ice, and you know you need a change. You got to find a way to win that and get out of your zone.
Chance in front! Scores! Nikita Kucherov, the Porter Hart Trophy winner, comes up with a big one.
James, the credit always goes to the goal scorer, but how about this beautiful deke and gift of a pass? I mean, knowing how to draw the coverage to you, that is creativity at its finest.
The Flyers have been the more active squad, and they continue to lead late in the second period. Puck scooped up by Darlene. Here's a blast! Oh, close save and a beauty! Gains the zone on the left wing. Fires it, and cuts off the glove and will play on. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. He got all that hit. The Flyers have it against the wall. Great pressure on the offensive end by Anderson. Taken along the wall by Subban. And serves up a little knock on the play. Good stand-up hit. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. 40 minutes down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next. 40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Flyers have a comfortable lead.
Here's a chance with the puck. Oh, he comes up with a big stop there. The Flyers have built themselves up a comfortable lead here in this third period. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Takes it across the blue line. Makes a move in front. And now it's grabbed by Darlene. Blast from the blue line. Stars. And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponent's down on
continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
The Wings take over on possession. We got a penalty coming up here. Oh, look at this. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Flyers have been handed 2 for interference.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
The Flyers win the draw. And it's a quick pass to Crosby. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Oh, that goes off his mask.
That's not a header in soccer, but is a shot off the mask. Either way, it's a save.
Subban's got the puck in his own zone. Oh, wow! What a save with the glove. From off the wall and onto his stick. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Crosby. There's a shot. Let's go! Well, how about that? A good defense translates into an even better offense.
It's amazing how a PK can deflate or inflate, and that's an inflator. When you get a shorthanded goal, you know that you switch the momentum.
The Flyers continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
From the point, they take control of it. Oh, a clutch save! Puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it again. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill.
Kachuk's almost out of the box.
They score! 4 straight goals. They're rolling down.
And talking about confidence, hey, James? I mean, their opponent does not have an answer. They look absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on them.
The Flyers are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan. The coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Shuts him down. Steps inside the line. Oh, huge hit against the wall, and you know he felt that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically, pay the price, use your body, and get the puck.
The Flyers are in the home stretch of this one here in the third period and lead by a wide margin. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Denies that opportunity. Denied with the glove by Soderblom. Puck picked up by Anderson. The Wings will play for the defensive zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Sends it quickly to McDavid. Here's an odd man rush. Shot gives them nothing in front.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. Look out, unwritten rule broken.
You said it right there. The unwritten rule in hockey. You don't hit after the whistle, and you certainly don't shoot the puck after the whistle.
And there's the winning blow.
Did he ever connect on that one, James? And now look at him on the ice. He's laboring to get up. Coming off a heated battle like that, it's important to allow those emotions to just simmer so they can cool off in the penalty box for 5 minutes, get some rest and some water.
Both coaches seem to have settled down their benches, and both teams are lining up here for the face-off. Scores! Deuces Wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love his game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded team.
Oh, look at that! In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The Flyers have shown no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big. Crosby's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Grabbed along the boards by Matheson. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Oh, that's one way to make space for yourself. His reflexes on display tonight. The Flyers have been peppering shots on goal all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Quick pass to Murphy. And he takes the feed. Slides the puck over. And he takes the dish. Here he is with the backhander. And a great save. Makes his presence known on the ice. Here's a blast. Denies him with a slapper. Oh, and a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
The Flyers offense has paid off in dividends tonight. No shortage of scoring chances, and they have capitalized on many. Here's a short pass to Murphy. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. And he keeps possession. Taken by Ratty. Moves it to Ovechkin. And a good solid hit on that play. Fires it on net. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
Goaltenders spend so much time doing cracking exercises, and it's...
Scores! Days of NHL 94, baby!
I love the way they were able to execute on this odd man rush, James. Really use the ice to their advantage, manipulating their opponent, the ice that they did have, and then they were able to capitalize when the shot came their way.
Pedersen's won the draw at center. Along the half wall with the puck. Feeds it to Taves. Sends the pass over. Loses the coverage there. Stopped by the goaltender. Now a quick pass to Taves. Winds up, lets it go off the inside of the frame. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. And that's a smart heads-up play by Gavrikov. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. And now it's grabbed by Tkachuk. Across the line from center. Takes it to the front. Scores! Well, that's number 2, Pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You gotta believe he's gonna be looking for the Hattie. He's able to finish that deke on his forehead where he can get some extra mustard to put it in the open net, James. But it's all about the deke and outweighting the goaltender. He's just got incredible poise and patience with the puck.
The Flyers are having themselves a night. They probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Yeah, I wouldn't if you're having the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers. I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Moves it on over to Larkin. Oh, look at this. And he rings the post. The Flyers wanted to focus on putting more pucks on net going into tonight's game. They have done just that and then some here in the third. And talking about a hostile environment as the final seconds tick away, and these fans are not pleased with what they've seen tonight. Fires it on net. That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. Cheryl, tonight was about as dominant a performance I've seen from the team all season.
Yeah, they held the puck and they had possession time, and what they did with that was really effective. They hold it in small spaces, draw the coverage to them, open up a lane, and it was off to the races.
just wanna make a point that the culture would have died, and post-punk's latest poster boys wouldn't have got to ride on the coattails of the dead and claim that their derision is a vehicle for their vision of subverting it instead. Now subliminal exposure is exploding in your head, 'cause you know that we were golden, yeah, one night up in the attic, listening to grammatics, cans and shooting. We reeled off all of our hopes and dreams and made a list. And there was one singular ambition we had that most musicians of our ilk aren't willing to admit. And it was to this mantra we would commit. We make hits to put millennial men, and we do it again every night on the back of the bus. You know it ain't no fuss. We're on the same wage, and we ain't afraid to get paid on stage. Our fiction, cutting the act is a fact. If you get your back up at that, you won't be missed. Now we make hits.
The Blackhawks hold bragging rights on the heels of winning the last one in this matchup. Lots of hits and a bunch of goals the last time he feasted on them. Ericsson's last effort against them saw him pick up a number of hits and an assist. Two great stars and two teams that hate each other, and it goes down next. Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. Possession as we are now underway. Shot! Oh, it stays out. Got a piece of that one. Quick feed to Kaprizov. And he slides it quickly to Hall. Cuts into the paint. And there's the save. Oh, and another save.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time this team starts working in front of him.
Moves it quickly over to Hall. And he'll hang on to the puck for a much-needed whistle.
Well, and this is huge, James. The ability to slow the game down, get a line change. There's no one happier than the coach right now.
Big face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, after that last shift with sustained pressure, you know that the goaltender is fatigued. You got to find ways to get pucks to the net.
Tried to pick a spot, but it goes out the side of the net. Minnesota's looking to break out. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Moves it to the offensive zone. Shot! Blocked in traffic. Oh, bold move by the goaltender as he pokes it away. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. More than half the period left to play. Still scoreless in this one. Chicago's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Oh, and he stops that one. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Just gets enough to keep it out. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Spurgeon's been working so hard with the puck and without it. It's just not dropping for him. And when it doesn't drop, it can be extremely frustrating. You want to get points. You want to feel like you're contributing.
Scores! Wow, the excellence of execution on that one.
Yeah, that's a beautiful one-timer. But what I like about it is that he's already said he knows exactly where that puck is coming, and he just wires it home.
Well, and after that last goal, we're starting to see a recurring theme here with you-know-who.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a point-per-game player against this rival opponent, James, and every time he gets the puck, he just seems to make things happen. He plays with a new sense of urgency every time he's faced with this opponent.
Here's a shot, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Oh, there's one more!
Fleury's team has to be better in front of him. I mean, he's tasked with another save. It's timely. They are trailing in this one. They didn't want to go further into a deficit, James, but they can't expect shutouts like he had last game all the time.
Chicago still got time here in this first period to increase this lead. Boldy's gaining momentum. Oh, he exploded on him in the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Passes it to Bedard. The Blackhawks take it along the wall. Quick pass to Walker. More than half the frame has been played here. We got a tie game. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Favors taking it from his own end. Strong hit on the play. The Wild have taken over in the neutral zone. Throws it in. Chicago's got the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep. All alone!
Well, you gotta love the creativity, but Cheryl, I'm sure the coaching staff probably isn't gonna love it, right?
Yeah, it's a real great thing when you are able to pull off that flip pass, but when it doesn't work, sometimes it's a bit of the skate of shame.
Chicago's got possession of the puck. Off a stick and they can't connect. Denies him!
Fleury's in it to win it here. I mean, you can see with that save, he tracks and he's so dialed in. It's a competitive nature to challenge the shooter in the slot.
Takes a shot. Fantastic save. Mrazek's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Jost's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Takes possession off the draw. Oh, stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
He takes a shot. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Stopped by the goaltender. And he makes the save on that play. Being stopped by the keeper. Passes it over. They are swarming around like bees here in the O-zone. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Gaudreau's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Off the draw, they take possession. And he slides it quickly to Merrill. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. The Blackhawks move to the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. And now he moves it quickly to Kurashev. The Wild have gained control of the puck shorthanded.
He's had a lot of offensive zone possession time, and you got to figure he knows he's one goal away from his next milestone.
Quick pass over to Kurashev. Slides it quickly to Mateev. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2, the middle frame ready to go. Minnesota's won the draw here to open this frame, and they've still got to kill off a few more seconds in this penalty. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up. And coach is looking for an explanation here from the official.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting the refs here because he wants to know why his team is being penalized more often, and it's clearly having a factor in the game.
And it's 4 against 4 here with the puck set to drop.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the D as well. So it's complete defense out there.
And time expires on the power play. Both teams back to even. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows. But when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it. Oh, this is a redemption play here, James. He's sitting in the box, hoping that his team doesn't get scored on, and then he jumps out of the box and cashes in and converts for his team. Gotta love it. 200-foot play that winds up being the difference.
All right, Cheryl, walk me through what's being said on the bench right now with the coach talking to the rookie.
Well, I don't think you can look at the scoreboard as a measuring stick. So listen, coach is saying don't get frustrated. Just stay the course. Stay present shift by shift because guess what? You're having a great game. Continue what you're doing, kid.
Chicago's push here in the second is paying off as they now lead by 1.
Well, you can certainly see the energy shift in the bench and the coaching staff talking to the team about continuing to push. Keep the pedal to the metal here. While you have your opponent down, you got to attack.
Here's a short pass to Korchinski. And that's intercepted by Spurgeon. Chicago's regained possession of the puck. Oh, what a stop by Fleury. Dishes it off. There's another stop.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
And another hit. The human buzzsaw is in full effect on the ice tonight here, Cheryl.
It certainly is, and if you're the opponent, man, your head's going to be on a swivel. You're going to be knowing when he's coming, and you may shy away from the puck.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Blackhawks are looking to build on this 1-goal lead. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The Blackhawks have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. Big time stop there. Minnesota's got a hold of the puck. Here they come on the attack. What a steal in his own end.
The Blackhawks are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all of those interceptions. They've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
There's a shot. He scores! Off the pipe and bolting the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net.
Chicago's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. Rossi's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Rocks him on the play. Big time stop there.
Mrazek's been really sharp tonight, James, and then just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. But man, his team's played well. They've got going north. They've created opportunities, and a reason why they have a healthy lead.
Chicago's message going into this one when we talked to them at the morning skate was to get a lot of pucks on net. They've done just that, and they lead as a result. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Shuts them down. And now he passes it to Hall. And that's picked off by Hartman. Takes a shot. What a stop. Pushes it across to Hall. The Blackhawks carry it along the wall. Huge steal in his own end. Past the halfway mark of this period, the Blackhawks just recently adding to their lead. They're now up by 3. Scooped up along the wall by Vlasic. And that shot gets caught in traffic. He got all of that one. Here's a rip. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. He's in a high-danger scoring area. He's got a bit of time, but he knows he's going to have coverage come to him right away, so a quick snapshot, and he buries it.
Well, the rookie coming back to the bench, and looks like getting a little pat on the back from the coach here, Cheryl. A little love.
Positive vibes all the way around, James, and I really like the fact that the coach went up to the rookie and said, hey, listen, great job, because earlier in the conversation, there was an expectation. The coach asked him to get out there and do something specific, and he answered the call, and that's easier said than done. I mean, you're a young player, you're nervous, you want to make sure that you execute exactly the way the coach does, and sometimes you can hesitate. So a great job gets rewarded on the bench.
The Blackhawks get a hold of the draw. Oh, what a violent collision. And here comes the knight in shining armor.
Well, this has been a heated game all the way around, and you're looking down, you see that one of your players is injured, you have to defend them.
And ding, ding, it's all over.
Yeah, the bell has rung, and he certainly got his done. The road team's bench is banging their sticks, standing up as they cheer on their player, and that tilt went their way.
Well, cooler heads finally prevailing here as both teams step inside the face-off circle. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Well, looks like the kid is having a conversation with the coach, and at a time like this, what's the message, Cheryl?
Well, I think this is a great conversation for the coach to have with a young player. Listen, they're gifted offensively, but it's not offense you need right now. You need good defensive posture when you don't have the puck. So you got to be aware, and you got to keep it simple.
Lafferty's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Blackhawks start with the puck in their own end.
Roy's penalty is almost expired.
Quick shot! Sensational stop by Mrazek.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
That's dumped in, and they'll get a fresh set of legs on the ice. Oh, what a hit!
Well, you know that this is how he plays, James. He's been lining them up all night long. He's doing a great job of physically engaging.
Chicago's on total cruise control early in this third period. And it's a quick pass to Hall. And a stiff break setup. And that one's turned away. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Chicago's put in a total team effort here this evening, and they lead it comfortably in the third. Gaudreau's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. He got all of that one. And he sidesteps the check there. Pass back to the point. And that's off target as it hits a body. Takes the feed from his own end.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Denies him on the play. Minnesota's got the puck along the wing. Tremendous hit. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. The Blackhawks have it now. Here's a shot. Comes up with a stop. Hooked away as he went all in on that one. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, and you could see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James? And man, that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
Stones him in front.
Well, this is just a great save from the slot area. I mean, he recognizes where that puck's going. He gives the top of the net, but he takes it away.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Chicago's got a 3-goal lead here. They're up 5-2. Eriksson X won a big draw on their own end. Now a quick pass to Kaprizov. One-on-one with the goaltender. Scores!
We got a fiery head coach right now on the bench.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a disallowed goal, James. He's able to look at the video review as well, and now he wants an explanation as to why it wasn't called a goal.
No change in the score as that goal was waved off, and we are ready to drop the puck again.
Top line is on the ice, and anytime they're on the ice, they create opportunity. It's because of their motion and their gifted offensive talents. They love the offensive zone. It's their playground.
Mrazek's got the puck, and we'll get a whistle here in the stoppage of play.
Well, and this is a smart play, James. He's made huge saves all throughout the game, and this is a smart decision to be able to preserve the lead. He knows exactly where he's at, and he gets a much-needed face-off.
Minnesota's won the draw. And it goes off a stick. Chicago's got a hold of the puck now. Moves it to Roy. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Gets it over to Kaprizov. Shot! And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. And they're going to fight. And I have to say, I'm not surprised at all here.
Me neither. We can see this one coming, James, whether it's the extra nudge on the boards. You've seen the stick work and the chirping all along, and they're finishing it off here.
And that'll do it after that one.
Got to know who you're fighting, and he landed a perfect one right there and took him down. This has just been an ugly game, and they haven't been able to generate any momentum or get anything going. And this fight here is just a result of that buildup over the course of the game. Extremely frustrated, so the minutes speak for themselves.
The Blackhawks come up with a defensive zone draw. Bedard sweeping in on the attack. Picked off by Brodin. Minnesota's got it in their own zone. Oh, just a textbook hit. Wrestling in front. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. A chance in front. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Wilson. They are really starting to apply the pressure here in the offensive end. There's a collision. And they skated out of the danger zone. Chicago's got it in their own zone. On the attack, they come down the right wing. And that's off a stick. The Blackhawks have it in the offensive end. That's it. He scores! Lights the leg with a one-timer.
We see players work on this all the time in practice, and he gets teed up perfectly for a one-time score.
Chicago's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. The ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
The Blackhawks are just minutes away from closing out this blowout. They have had plenty of scoring opportunities and have maximized most of them. Minnesota's won the draw in the neutral zone. Here they come on the attack. Devastating hit, and what a jolt of energy for the bench, too.
Paul's been so dangerous tonight. He's got 2 in the game. You know he's looking for the Hattie.
Chicago's coaches have to be impressed from what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. Minnesota's won the face-off deep in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Jost. Minnesota's got him along the wall. Quick feed to Walker. And we are all over with this one tonight. An emphatic win, and we can put that W. You get a point. You get a point. Unbelievable performance. We go to Burlington. We find Brendan. You loving that or what?
Yeah, I'm loving it. And I'm loving this rookie. I mean, like, I don't want to say that I'm getting used to it. I'm used to this now.
He is... I mean, there's a reason why he is one of the best freshmen in the league, right? And this was a case-in-point example of that on the ice.
He just looks better than a lot of the other vets out there.
Well, I think they clearly hit a home run with this pick, and for him to be even better than they probably expected at this point in his career. Appreciate the call, Brendan. That opens up a line if you want. Well, busy night in the National Hockey League. Let's see what happened elsewhere on the ice. The Blackhawks faced off with the Wild. Chicago pulverized the competition with this one. Give it up for the rookie who scores this goal in the win. Looking, waiting, a chance in front, scores! Oh, the kid's all right. Nice goal by the rookie who lights the lamp.
That you cannot deny. You won't be laughing when I'm making you cry. Oh, I hear the please get louder. You son of a, you're gonna beg and cower. Vendetta is a friend of mine. Revenge is sweeter than I never see it. Feel it. Get on your knees when you are kissing my leg. Bada bang, bada bang, bada oh. Bada bang, bada bang, bada Well, I can remember all the bad memories. I never forget a place that's quite so ugly. Oh, last year's are wasted. I always liked you, but I'm glad that you're all dead. Vengeance is a friend of mine. Revenge is sweeter than I never asked for you. Feel it. Get on your knees when you are kissing my leg.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I am James Zabehlice. One of the hottest teams in the NHL will look to keep their heater going tonight. This city's been buzzing all day. It's time to finally see what's up. The Blue Jackets get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. And now he moves it to Severson. The Blackhawks look to start the transition game. Quick shot! And he makes a save there. Columbus looks to break down in their own end. Oh, he caught him!
And that's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Columbus has the puck here off the faceoff. He got all of that hit on the play. Scores! And they are on the board quickly in this one.
That's just a reminder, James. After the first 5 strides, right from puck drop, we're urgent. You're aggressive and you're urgent on the front to find where to put it in. Typically, the goaltender may stop this puck, James, but I don't think he could because he wasn't set to position. And that's what happens when you have a D-zone turnover.
Chicago's been pushing hard here early in this first period, and look at that. Their hard work pays off with a goal.
There's so many mini-games within a game, James, and to start the period, you can look at it as one. And they have certainly dominated in that area, and that when you start the game like this, you dictate the pace, and that's exactly what they wanted to do and send a strong message to their away opponent that when you come into our barn, you're not going away with a W.
Line A's got it in the offensive zone. Chicago's got the puck in the defensive end. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We are all tied up in this one. Bedard's won the draw here in the neutral zone. That's moved up ahead. Turns him away. Shot! Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
Brent's been lighting the lamp at this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play set to resume here. Columbus has taken possession off the draw on their own end. Handles the pass. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Shot! And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. And lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Oh, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Looking to set up offensively. Here's a chance from the place 99 made famous. Picked up along the wall by Murphy. That goes off its way. Columbus takes possession along the wall. Chicago's got control of it now from their own end. And he slides it quickly to Perron. Getting into the later stages of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Takes the shot. Denies him. He got all of it. Slides it across. Persnickens freezes the puck and knocks for the whistle. The Blue Jackets win the draw. Coming.
That's a dangerous play, James, and you can't have any of that in the game, in particular when you're the one who's just received it. You got a player down, he's injured, you knew that was going to be answered for.
Ding, ding, it's over.
Wow, Dom.
Well, this game has new life breathed into this building tonight after what we just saw moments ago, but we still got a game to play. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us.
Severson's not going to be able to return to the game, James. I mean, that injury that he suffered earlier is going to keep him out. This is a tough loss for their team.
No, and you clearly kind of know where you stand from a coaching standpoint now, but that is a serious blow to the lineup here for the rest of the game. Quick feed to Johnson. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Moves it quickly over to Murphy. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Chicago's gained possession along the boards. Quick pass to Lafferty. Puck grab by Murphy. Puts it on net. Oh, what a save in front. Here's a feed in front. Another pass. Another pass. And he denies that great opportunity there. Oh, here we go. You knew that was coming.
Tempers are flaring now. You don't shoot that puck after the whistle unless you're sending a message. And you know, James, that you're going to have to answer for it.
Drops the hammer on that one.
Yeah, the clear winner as that final punch perfectly executed and a tough one on the other end. Hockey is played at high levels and it's so intense and sometimes frustrations and emotions boil over. And this fight is a result of that, but the winning team is going to be the home team and you can feel it.
Well, here in this juncture of the game, the coach is leaning in on the rookie's ear right now and got his full attention, it looks like, Cheryl.
No question this is a positive conversation, James. I mean, the rookie's been outstanding in this game, and sometimes you can get down on yourself because you're not filling the net when you're getting the chances, but the coach is just reminding him, hey, listen, stay the course, continue to apply that pressure and be aggressive. It'll open up eventually.
Sillinger's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Columbus has the puck in their own end. Drills them. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Cutting to the front of the net. Scores! And that brings it to 20.
He knows that's number 20, James, and that signifies a solid season. He's been consistent. He's found the ground in the net. He's been a good producer for this club. Oh, that's a really tough break for the 10 here, James. I mean, listen, when structure breaks down and there's all kinds of stuff going on in front of you, you can't track, you can't get your eyes on the puck that winds up in the back of your net.
The Blackhawks have extended the lead to 2 now here in the second.
Yeah, and sometimes as an athlete, you take a bit of a breather here, and sometimes that frees you to continue to play and attack, but sometimes it leads to complacency. You don't want to give any edge to your opponent when you have them down.
With possession along the wall. Tremendous stop by Merzlikins. Here's a short pass to Jiricek. And now he moves it quickly to Laine. The Blue Jackets played along the wing. The Blackhawks will be tough to beat tonight if they continue to play the way they have been, really active in the offensive zone. Columbus has it in the defensive end. Moves the puck to Jiricek. The Blackhawks gain possession along the wall. Stops him cold. Picked up along the boards by Bedard.
He's only one goal away, James, of his next milestone right here.
And a great save. Swing and a miss. Receives the pass. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. And we've got a fight.
Yeah, the physical engagement here has been off the charts, and the discipline has to maintain itself, but a good toe-to-toe fight sends a message.
And ring the bell, it's over.
Well, that was just a perfectly executed final punch, James. The Blackhawks cheering on their player as he goes toe-to-toe in this fight. He's the winner in this one, and it's going to create a lot of adrenaline within this whole building.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, Chicago's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. There's the horn bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Cybulski, Pounder, and here comes the third. The Blackhawks continue to lead here in the third, listening to their coach's message. Lots of pucks on net. Bedard's won the draw at center. Fires it, and that's stopped by Merzlikins. Oh, what a hit check he got out of that. He scores! On the rebound, lights the net for the goal.
That's what you call taking advantage of a fortuitous rebound, and you have to be able to smell it and sniff it out because he has great hand-eye coordination. Able to pick that one up and put it in the back of the net.
Chicago's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Oh, it makes the save, just not enough to keep it out.
The goaltender's at the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Oh, another great save right there.
Well, that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
Quick pass across to Bedard. To the low slot. Big save by the goaltender, washing that one. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Oh, he throws down an intergalactic hit there.
And they have to be keeping their heads up here. I mean, you know exactly what he's going to be doing when he gets on the ice. He's throwing a ton of hits so far.
And makes the save.
Mrazek's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
The Blackhawks have a significant lead here in the third period. They have brought their A game tonight. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Handles the pass in center. Scores! Saunders at it again.
It's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. There he is, and he's leading his team in goals for a reason, James. He's got a real knack for the net and that uncanny ability to disguise his shot.
Well, the rookie's had himself a pretty good night. It looks like even the coach agrees with that assessment.
Gotta say, James, that's a great feeling on both sides for the coach to be able to give that positive reinforcement and for the player to come back to the bench and get the tap. Because you know that those earlier instructions were easier said than done. But the rookie nailed it, and they get rewarded when they get back to the bench.
Bedard's won the draw. Here's a shot. Merzlikins makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play. Toronto's on the schedule next, and tickets still available for this one, so get them before they're gone. Chicago's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. Handles the puck. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Feeds it over. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Denied that one. Past the midway mark in this period, the Blackhawks are on the cusp of making this a blowout, leading by 4. And off the draw, they win possession. The Blue Jackets gain the zone. Takes the feed. Tremendous stick save by Mrazek. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Fires it on net. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out.
Columbus will need to put this game behind them and really reset and refocus on the next game at hand. This one's just a wash. Throw it out. Don't look at it again. Find a way to move on.
Chicago's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. Goalie with a stop. And a nice lead pass to start the transition. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he had the answer on that one. Moves it to Hall. Approaching the final minute of regulation. He scores! There it is! His first of the season!
You gotta give some credit to the shooter here, James. A quick release shot makes it difficult for the goalie to get set to position, and when you're a little late, you can get a piece of it, but it still winds up in the back of the net.
Columbus will go to work as they win the draw. Shot! Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? Oh, it stops him again.
Brent's got to find a way to physically and emotionally engage without his fist chains. I mean, you know how effective and how valuable he is when he's on the ice. I mean, look at that scoring chance he just generated.
Oh, and another beauty stop right there.
What a great job of tracking the puck up, one but two consecutive saves.
Passes it over. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
There's the final horn sounding, putting this one to rest. And the win streak comes to an abrupt end as they completely let it. All right, free for all. I want to open up the phones, open up the text. Nothing but love here, people. Nothing but love for the kid. This is a celebration to appreciate what we are watching with a talented young phenom to arrive, okay? This kid has been thriving with one of the best teams in the league, and what we just saw with a big point night, that's old Pad the Stats night that they called those back in the 80s. Nothing but love. Phone lines are open now. Let's go to Jerry on line 3. What's up? Yes, we welcome back Ray Ferraro here to the show. How are you?
I'm good. Looking forward to a little turkey dinner on American Thanksgiving pretty quick here.
Yes, and don't forget the gravy, my friend. Always double up on the gravy,
Oh,
right?
I don't know about that.
Come on. Gravy's the best thing about a Thanksgiving dinner. Hey, listen, this is always kind of the magical date sometimes when it comes to playoff teams and trying to get a gauge of a body of work from a Calder standpoint. Where does the kid sit in your mind?
I've been really impressed with him, James. I think he sits near the top group of the rookies here that will likely get voted on at the Calder Trophy at the end of the year. Now you're a couple of months into this. You're into the meat of the season, and he's not really taking a back step.
No, he's been right there. No, I totally agree. Again, I want to get back to this gravy thing, though. How are you not in love with gravy? Let's take a look around the league and some of the final scores out there tonight. The Blue Jackets had an on-ice collision with the Blackhawks. Chicago puts on... All right, lots of wild happenings on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at some of the scores of what went down. The Blue Jackets took to the ice to lock up with the Blackhawks. Chicago totally dominant in this one, scoring at will, it seemed, in the win. You like this? Not only did they get the win, but the rookie gets a goal, and here's how it sounded. Here's a chance, right in front, scores! And the rookie comes up clutch again. Hey, we've got some other final scores we want to get you caught up with around the league, and we'll do that now. The Habs battled it out against the Bruins. Boston pulverizes their opponents with a strong offensive display. The Jets had a tall order to fill as they tried to take two on the road against the Stars. Winnipeg turns it up to another level in this one, and they pick up the win. We'll check the inbox, we'll check the text line to hear what you have to say next.
try every day to get into the heart of this, but the truth is I'm doing just fine. I said it back then, I'll say it one more time. I'm not scared to die. Yeah, right. You're too cool to care. But you really tried. You called me up just to call me sick, but I deserved it. It hurt, but it was worth it. Apologize, but I'll just keep on trying on the same tricks. Vienna. Everything's fine, yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine, yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine, yeah, everything's fine. You're fine, I'm fine, so it's fine. Everything's fine, yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine, yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine, you're fine, I'm fine, so it's fine. Said I was in it for the long ride, maybe not all the time, but I let myself go. I put composure in the kitchen, gotta make decisions.
And we are about set to drop the puck tonight. The Blackhawks will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Oh, what a save with the glove by Samsonov. With a stoppage in play, it's time now to look at our pound-for-pound matchup.
It's always interesting when you watch competitive players who are similar in terms of their role play against one another. James, we're going to have to sit back and evaluate by the end of the game to see who had a bigger role.
The Leafs will play it in their own end. Dumps the puck in. The Blackhawks gain possession. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Takes it into the slot. Chicago's got the puck. Well, an A for effort at least, right?
Yeah, I mean, showing the creative skill set that he has and incredible hands. He tries to get it up onto his stick, and it's a fail, but I gotta like the attempt.
In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Korchinski's got it in the defensive end. Chicago's got it in the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. We see players work on this all the time in practice, James. It's about getting position, net front, and then once that puck is coming towards you, you got to get your hands away from the body with great hand-eye coordination. Just get your stick on it. You're not sure where it's going all the time, but this time it winds up in the back of the net.
Toronto's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Dumps it in. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. And it's a quick pass to Bedard. And that's a great hits-up play by Samsonov.
Paul's playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going. And when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
Chicago's been the better team here in this first period, and as a result, they've got a big lead. Toronto's moving it into the offensive end. And he's got the answer for that one. Quick feed to Murphy. Gains the zone through the middle. Shot! Gets a piece of it to keep it out. The Leafs have it now. Angles it over to Forborg. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Sends it into the offensive zone. Here in the late goings of the period, the Blackhawks just recently adding to their lead. They're now up by 3. And they win the draw on their own end. Moves it around along the half wall. Takes the whack, but still hangs on. Quick shot. Brilliant save. Read it perfectly. Thunderous collision in the corner. Denies it in front.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot and you know that you've got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up. The Blackhawks win the face-off. And the shot dies in the traffic jam.
Dermott's moving pretty slowly out there, really looks shaken up.
Chicago's got the puck along the boards. Straight up the middle, here they come. Takes the puck. Moves it quickly over to Murphy. Samsonov's got the puck and he's going to hang on.
Dermott's in a lot of pain here, James, as he's trying to make his way back to the bench. He was injured somewhere in the shift, showing his passion to try and stay committed to the play, but he's got to get off.
Chicago's won the draw and they'll go to work. Hammers a shot. Oh, a clutch save. Back at the point, they set it up. And he turned that one aside. My goodness, they are really starting to dial up the pressure here now. Look at the pass they couldn't get going now. Puts it on net. And the puck skips out of play after the goaltender made that stop. A critical face-off looming here. Let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with a tired tender. And on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability and you have to attack from that. You got to give him an A for effort. I mean, he's clearly banged up, James, but he's trying to stay in the play even though he's struggling.
Here's a shot, and he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Takes the shot. Let's go! Right on the doorstep. The rebound there to be had. And they made no mistake about tucking that one home. The Blackhawks wanted to generate a lot of offense going into this one. They have succeeded in that game plan already here late in the first. Toronto's won the draw. Quick pass to Robertson. Whacks it out of mid-air to keep control. On-man rush. Here's a chance. Comes up with the stop. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Chicago's put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the first. Toronto's got the win off that draw. Now a quick pass to Martinez. Moves it to Robertson. Moves the puck. Shakes off the coverage. Dying seconds, and he makes the save.
Dermott's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We've just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team, and somebody who's just so well-liked, too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this.
Yeah.
Don't like seeing that at all. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Moves it over to Walker. Takes a shot. Denies him with a save. The Leafs get a hold of the puck. Here they come on the attack down the left side. With the stop.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Marner's lugging the puck. Chicago's got possession of the puck. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. The Blackhawks continue to lead big here in this second period. Slides it over with pace to Nyes. They've got numbers here. Here's a short pass to Riley. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Takes the pass. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Still has possession. And now he tries to get it across to Matthews. Handles the puck at the point. Slides it diagonally to Martinez. And he takes the pass. Oh, break out the ice. Big time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Gets the glove on it. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Tavares is the leader of this team. He is their captain. They've been behind the 8-ball, behind all game. They've got to find a way to get back with this offensive zone face-off. One goal can create some momentum.
Yarncroft's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Chicago's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. And a good save on the play as action continues. Taken along the wall by Bedard. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop. The Leafs have possession shorthanded. Tries to feed it over to Timmins. And he slides it quickly to Yarncroft. Shot! And that's blocked from someone in front. Gives them nothing in front. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck against the wall.
Liljegren's almost back on the ice.
And the traffic neutralizes that threat.
Well, with a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute. It didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. Quick shot! And it gets just enough to keep it out. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. The Blackhawks have to be feeling good about themselves here in the late stage of this second period as they continue to lead big. Camp's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Big time stop there.
A timely save is everything to your team.
Scores! And the road team is having themselves a party in this one tonight. And I don't think anybody except them like it.
No one likes it in this building, that's for sure. I mean, fans are leaving. They paid money for this ticket, and if you're on the ice, you just want to crawl out of there, but you can't. There's more game to play. This is a tough one, James.
Chicago's firepower in full effect tonight as they continue to dominate late in period number 2.
And this is a collective and cohesive effort as well. And you know, in the intermission, there's going to be a lot of chatter and some relaxation laughs in that dressing room because they have to.
And they beat the buzzer and get one right here in the period.
They always say, James, that to start a period and to finish periods are critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum. No surprise there that another one goes in for him. I mean, he's the team's leading goal scorer, and everyone relies on him to really set the tone and put it in the net, a reason why they're successful.
Chicago's been the dominant team tonight, and look at the score here, but I think it starts to the back end there, Cheryl.
Well, it really does. This has been a clinic in terms of a 200-foot game. You got to protect your goaltender and take care of your own zone if you want to get going north, and that's exactly what they've done, and they've generated a ton of chances creating their offense out of the rush.
There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Pounder ready to bring you the action. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Trying to gain a step. He's in. Oh! Fantastic goal!
Great play from start to finish as he executes with some great speed to break away from the pack. And then it's all...
Cheryl, give me a sense of this conversation on the bench right now with the coach and rookie.
Well, the coach wants to give the rookie confidence to continue to be creative, but you also have to remind the player, the youngster, that you want to make sure that you are safe with the puck, that you're defensively responsible. And I think this is a real key of recognizing the time of the game and managing it accordingly.
Puck scooped up by Wilgren. Rocks him on the play. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone.
He's already got 2 goals. Another one would be fantastic.
Big time stop. Here's a chance. And another save. They're swarming here. Denies them. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Moves into the slot. Scores. And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. You never want to see yourself on that screen in the video room on a goal, James. There's been a defensive error, and then you get caught covering up, and everyone gets caught out of position. As a result, it's in the back of your net.
Well, stick taps all around and even a smile from the coach as the rookie makes his way back to the bench.
Well, yeah, and this is positive reinforcement, and I love that he's getting this, James, because earlier they had a conversation about the specific instruction and expectations on that shift, and when you go out and you execute and then you come back to the bench, and you're kind of looking at your coach, and they give you that reinforcement, it's a great feeling.
Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Here he is, wristed on net, and that's broken up. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Nice, has the puck against the half wall. Oh, another hit. This guy's all about ruthless aggression tonight.
Well, he certainly is. His feet are always moving, and they've been clean body on body, but certainly sending a message and setting the tempo.
Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? And they win the defensive zone face-off. And he slides it quickly to forward. And now he passes up to Yarncroke. The Blackhawks move the puck in the defensive zone. To his teammate. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Takes a shot. Denies him again. Heads to the back of the net.
Some would say it's not a big deal as they have a comfortable league and they don't execute on the power play. I would say different though, James. Habits are everything. It's about moving forward and pushing and getting uncomfortable. This group certainly just looks comfortable.
Shuts him down. Chicago's through center and now in the offensive end. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Puck moved over to Robertson. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Skates to the crease. How's that for a little rock'em sock'em?
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's separating puck from player, isn't it, James? Man, he's not going to feel good.
Too many bodies in the way. Slides the puck across to Marner. Here's a pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Blackhawks are in the home stretch of this one here in the third period and lead by a wide margin. Dickinson's gained possession and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Passes over to Riley. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Shot! Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. Now over to Bedard. Puts it on net. Oh, misses the net. And that, what a chance there.
Oh, it was a great chance and one that he will want back. The puck is all around him, though. If he continues to get to the right spots at the right time, you got to figure he's going to put one by the tendy.
half, and he wins the draw. Way too much congestion blocks that. Sends it in on the attack. Korchinski's moving the puck through his own zone. Breakaway! Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
The Blackhawks have treated tonight like a shooting gallery and are in cruise control late in the third. Chicago's got it, and they're on the attack. And that's deflected off someone in front. Deflection. Toronto's gained possession. Into the attacking end. Fires it. Oh, what a chance. He came so close to putting it in.
James, I thought he had that one. If he continues to get to the net with that quick release shot, he's going to convert at some point in this game.
Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Here he is on the backhand. Makes a save again.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
The Blackhawks have been the busier team in the shot department, and they lead it late in this third period. Toronto's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Denies him! Here's a shot. He scores! And he completes the hat-trick there.
You gotta love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? And he's been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd. Well, you have to want to make this play, James, because it's about driving and playing hard, and you know what you're going to be up against because you're driving the lane to the net. But he chooses to do it, takes the ice in behind the defender, and gets the net. I thought he was going to run out of real estate, but he doesn't, and he buries it home.
Well, a tough night, getting even tougher in these final seconds as the fans letting them know this was unacceptable. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Oh, look at this. Fires it on net. Oh, he needed to make that. It's in the back of the net, but it's not going to count as the whistle goes before the puck went in. That's all she wrote from this one tonight. Big playoffs to how far can they go in the playoffs. All right, to the phones we go. We head to Burlington. That's where we find Brendo. What's happening?
Hey, hat-trick, am I right?
Did you throw your hat out there?
Yeah, I mean, I want to. I mean, I'm really coming to expect this night in, night out from this guy.
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, the team's been good, and what an environment for this kid to grow.
Absolutely. Sky's the limit for this kid. I couldn't be more excited. Really, maybe they should just make him the captain of the team.
Well, it's early, but you know what? I'll tell you what, from what we've seen to this point, I think you're not the only one who thinks that down the road he just might be the next one. All right, appreciate the call. Let's check in on the text line here. All right, let's take a look at some of the final scores in the league tonight. The Hawks had their hands full with the Maple Leafs. Chicago put on a show offensively in the win. And the rookie, a big reason why they were able to deliver on the 2 points. Take a listen. All sorts of pressure inside the offense. Scores! There's the rookie coming up clutch, lighting the back of the net for the goal. Hey, no shortage of action and drama on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at what happened elsewhere. The Sharks were on the road to take on the Capitals. Washington takes this one in overtime. The Islanders took to the ice for a collision with the Canadiens. The New York Islanders tightened it up late when they needed to most, and they pick up the 2 points. The Cats ran a dogfight on the road against the Penguins. Pittsburgh takes this one with a strong effort at both ends of the ice. Hey, a few more hot-button issues we got to get to. It's a jam-packed show tonight. Stick around.